Hey everyone, it is High here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Legends. We're doing a sparking breakdown on the brand new Super Gogeta and Super Janemba that should be dropping sometime tonight. And excited to see these brand new units on here. They are, I won't say broken, but the stats are pretty ridiculous. We're going to do a full breakdown here. And yeah, if this card art or the card positions and things of that nature looks kind of familiar, well, if you do play Dokkan Battle, and if you watch my channel, you probably do, it should remind you of Strength Super Gogeta and Int Super Janemba, and give you guys a kind of a reminder. Well, here you go. So this was the two card arts for Dokkan Battle here, and of course the amazing art in Dragon Ball Legends, updated versions of those. Looks incredible, and yeah, so can't wait to pull on this banner. If you're new, and if you are new to my channel, of course, like, subscribe, comment below, and let me know if you guys are going to be pulling on these. I think it should be just one banner. That's kind of what Legends does. It doesn't really do like a dual banner or anything of that nature. So interesting to see if it is going to be also a step-up banner. That would be great to see if this is going to be a step-up banner. So let's go ahead and go into the breakdown. We're going to start with Super Gogeta. Funny thing is, he is a red type, similar to Strength Super Gogeta. And you know, I'm hoping they do some other updates with the game, because really remembering when I really started playing Dokkan Battle seriously is when Super Gogeta came out on in Dokkan in the 1 year anniversary. Now this isn't the 1 year anniversary, so might be a little bit too early for this card here, but this unit is just like, overall the stats are ridiculous. It's pretty much stat wise, completed stat wise, one of the best in the game. Now Janemba does compete with him, but if you look at his stats, well, let's go ahead and look at the tags first. He goes on the Saiyan team, Super Saiyan, Otherworld, Fusion, Fusion Warrior, Male, Sparking, Melee, Type, Red, and Saga from the movies, and Super Gogeta. So all those tags he does have available. His 1500 level stats, now you can see there's a 9999 there too. I don't know if they're going to implement that right away. Hopefully they don't, because that seems like that's a lot of work to get to 99999, and I know they want people to play more, but that's kind of an unfair advantage if someone can really just get to 999 and do PvP, and you're not quite there yet. I hope they just keep it at 1500 for the time being, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with the update. But at 1500, he is rocking the highest power level until Super Janemba. Super Janemba actually beats him, but at right this time he is cracking the 250,000 power level, 252,000 to be exact. He has solid health, 439,000 health there, one of the highest. His strike attack cracking that 45,000. So I think he's the hardest strike attack. I believe so. Not too sure, but I have to just kind of double check on that. So I think the other really hard strike person is Goten. So no, Trunks, not Goten, Trunks, the new Trunks there. So his strike defense is really solid at 25,000. His blast attack, so his strike attack and blast attack just hit both ridiculously hard at 42,000. Still under Broly's blast attack. I think Broly's blast attack is the highest. So but yeah, he's still 42,000, still ridiculous, and his blast defense is at 26,000, so really solid there as well. Just look at the overall stats, and you look at his key restore at 2200 and his critical at 1300. Man, I don't know. So these numbers are just really overall way better than anything that we've gotten so far. So yeah, I'm definitely summoning on this banner to get these units. So let's go ahead and look in his their abilities. He has a main ability that you draw a ultimate special. So the ultimate special is Judgment, and then also you restore your own health by 20%, which is great. So your main ability restores your health by 20%, and then the requirements is actually 25 timer count. counts, which is quite a bit. So it's a long time. His ultimate special will actually go all the way down to the bottom there. Ultimate special is Judgment. It deals massive explosive damage and then also restores 50 ki. So after you land this, you're also going to be able to land more attacks right afterwards. So that's already an amazing special. His unique ability is Ultimate Fusion, plus 10% to own strike arts damage for 10 timer counts upon landing a strike arts hit, and then another 10% to own blast arts damage for 10 timer counts upon landing a blast arts hit. So if you're attacking, you're gonna get a lot of buffs there. So, and then I'll Get My Revenge is actually it's a very unique ability. It's 20% to damage inflicted to each defeated opponent, and then plus 50% to ki recovery when allied character Pikkon is defeated. So I guess you want to use Pikkon on this team. I don't know how that's gonna work because he's not a Saiyan. It looks like a Saiyan team's the best thing he's gonna be on. So I don't know. I have to kind of mess around the teams there and see how Pikkon fits. And there's no red Pikkon card either. So interesting. Or is there? I'll have to double check. So his special is Soul Punisher. Of course, it's Soul Punisher. Deals massive explosive damage, 20% chance to inflict faint on hit. So that's pretty awesome there. So 20% chance there. And Just Give Up. Alright, so this is a new, seemingly like a new ability here, a counter. We're going to get counters now. A counter will activate upon enemies tap strike attack or strike arts attack when in fighting pose. So, very interesting. I don't see how that works there. Once counter is activated, your opponent's attributes, upgrades, and buffs effects will be erased. Plus 20% to own strike damage for 10 timer counts. That's, once again, pretty broken, pretty ridiculous. Wow. So tell me your thoughts about Super Gogeta's abilities. Really, really amazing. Kind of broken. I don't know how that counter is going to work, but he's just a damage dealer, and that's going to be fun to use Gogeta here. So, but there is a problem. There's one problem with this card, even though all the stats look great, numbers look fantastic, is his arts cards held is strike cards, which is fine. He is primarily on strikes. Is his Z ability? His Z ability is himself. Fusion Warrior, 25% tag at level 4, strike attack and defense, strike defense and attack during battle. Fusion Warrior, and the only Fusion Warrior is Gogeta. There's nothing else. Now, of course, when Go Tanks and all these other units come out, it's going to be probably the most broken team, but as of right now, you can't really use the Z ability, which kind of sucks. So I think I don't know if they messed it up, but yeah, I guess maybe that's why they made him so OP. So, but we're going to look at the Janemba card in a second, and I'll tell you what, I think that card might be better. So his boost panels, that's what you see right there. And his base equipment is actually, he has a lot of different equipment to use. So really nice amount of equipment that Gogeta can use there. So overall, this is a beast. He's a one of the best cards definitely in the game, and everybody should summon off of him. I think that's what Legends wants you guys to do, is spend some money and summon. But we'll see. Let's now move on to the Janemba. Look at this card art. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Look at the colors, and actually the action. When you get in, of course, all these sparkings are animated. He cuts the screen, so I don't have the animated art here, but it looks really awesome. So he is a purple unit. He's a defensive type unit here. Transformation Warrior is his tags. His tags are Transformation Warrior, Regeneration, Unknown, Sparking, Defensive type, purples, sagas from the movies, and Super Janemba. So yeah, look at his stats. Yeah, definitely not as great on the attack side. Still amazing. You can see it. They're still great stats, and his defense is off the chart. So if you look at his power, his power is more than Gogeta by 2,000. So 254,000 versus 252,000, and his health 461,000. Strike attack 38,000. Strike defense 28,000. It's, you know, almost cracking that 30,000 mark, which is, that's like the highest of the highs. Blast attack 39 and blast defense 28. So like overall, if you kind of calculate it all up, it's probably not as good as Gogeta, but look at his key restore. Better key restore at 23 and critical at 14. So I don't know. And so we'll compare. Now his abilities are ridiculous. All right, and this might change your mind on who you think might be better. All right, main ability. Spatial control, whatever that is. I thought it was just special control, but anyway, look at this thing. Draw a special arts card next 15. So draw a special arts card next. Plus 15 cost to strike arts to all enemies for 10 timer counts. So if you're fighting somebody who, like Gogeta, who has strike art cards, it's plus 15 cost. That is ridiculous. That is such a debuff. That's going to be very interesting in PvP. So, and his requirement is only 10 timer counts. That's not bad at all. Unique ability is Nullify and Boost. So Nullify is a attribute downgrade. It nullifies own attribute downgrades for 10 timer counts when a character enters the battlefield. So every time a character enters the battlefield, any downgrades you have, all gone. That's crazy. Boost, inflict damage up 20% to damage inflicted to each opponent defeated by the current character. So if you're just using Janemba and you're beating up on everybody, he gets a 20% damage inflict up. Amazing. Again, his special, Lightning Shower Rain, deals explosive damage, restores Vanishing Gauge by 50% on hit. Awesome. And then Dimension Guard, another counter. So Gogeta and Janemba provides a counter ability. Counter will activate upon enemies tap or blast arts attack when fighting pose. Once counter is activated, and then plus 20 to strike damage for 20 timer count. So opposite of Gogeta, Gogeta is counter when it's a strike arts, and in this case this is a blast arts. And I think blast arts is more important. You get more blast arts seemingly when you're PvPing than really strike arts. So yeah, very, very interesting. That first one, that main ability, that plus 15 to strike arts. If you're fighting strike arts, a unit, you're just really just debilitating that unit there, which is really cool. So I'm just gonna see how this works out here, and let's kind of look at his final info here. His arts card is a strike and a blast card. But here's, I think, the kicker that makes Janemba, I think, better than Gogeta. That you can use his Z ability. His Z ability is at level 4, 25% to regeneration, strike, and blast defense during the battle. So it makes it even more tankier. And if you look at these units, these are pretty good units that you can use. You can use Janemba, Perfect Cell, and Demon King Piccolo, and you're going to be rocking. And then make sure that you use these other units here to buff up the other tags and the Z abilities there. It's a good team. I think this might turn into the best team in the game if I guess if geared correctly. So but we'll see. We'll play around with it when these units come out. His boost panels are there, and here's a downside from his equipment. He only has 3 equipments that you can use. So unlike Gogeta, he has a lot more, but still you have 2 gold to choose from, and that all works out. I don't know if that's platinum or silver right there. I think that's a silver card there. So I don't know. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you guys prefer? You guys prefer Janemba or Gogeta? Alright, you know, let me know in the comments below. Choose Super Gogeta or Super Janemba. Which one is better in your opinion? And anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys got a lot of information on this breakdown. And if you are new to my channel, of course, like, subscribe, comment below, share, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time.